I'm probably not the best person to do this, but it needs to be said. You know I love you, right? That I'm obsessed with you, actually. Well, guess what? That also means I gotta be honest with you. I know. I have anxiety. And sometimes my mouth dries up and I don't know what to say. And I'll imagine anyone around me that isn't you is some kind of garden vegetable. But that doesn't change the fact. Sometimes you make yourself seem like you disappear. And it makes me feel really sad to see you like that. Like sometimes you feel so small that your parents, or maybe just life at home, it gets you down. Sometimes people say things, and they say really mean things. I've dealt with it myself. Frankly, I don't know what else to tell you, but that it's okay. Mean words can't beat you. And I struggle with confidence every day. I'm shaking right now in my shoes. But that doesn't stop me from believing in you. And I've learned I gotta believe in myself a little too. It's not the easiest thing, but I just need to. Just like you do. I guess we're like two peas in a pod. And you know, I almost didn't say anything because I thought it might upset you. But then I figured I can put the world and other people in my anxiety as something I can just deal with later. Face that later. But I heard what you had to deal with lately, and how life had treated you. And I just had to say something. I had to do something, because I heard about that situation. The one that took you down to a real low level. And honestly, I've been there. And no, I'm not trying to say you're bad. I'd be a hypocrite to say that at all. In fact, what I'm saying is that we both are kindred spirits. I realized we both have so much to work on. We just have to make it happen. We can't go letting our anxiety, our stress, and the negatives of our lives govern us and own our lives forever. If we do that, we're gonna regret a lot of things. And that's gonna be too sad. I hope I'm at least kind of making sense. Yeah, I totally get that. And besides, I got a lot to work on too. It's not all fun and games being one of the big three, and I just need you sometimes. Maybe a lot of times. But I'm not afraid to admit it. And then again, with that situation, I needed to tell you that everything's gonna be okay. And that I'm with you. Through it all. I'll be there. Because, well, I love you, and I just needed to say it. I needed you to know. And I needed you to hear those words. Even if you've heard them a million times before, that's fine. I don't really mind that. But what I do mind is you being sad all the time, feeling hopeless, and I know what that's like. I do every time I see a crowd, and my breath gets taken and I don't know what to say. I just think to myself, I want to be anywhere but here. I used to feel that way too, way back when. The reason why I don't like crowds is, well, I kind of got pushed into things growing up. And there was a lot of arguing around me. And I guess it just made me apprehensive of people. 'Cause one of those two people I knew very well. And the other one, I wanted to, but they never let me in. I think parents, especially, have a lot of responsibility to respect their children just as much as they expect to be respected. Too many times do things get all messed up because they don't give. They just take and expect things. If you don't love someone and you don't treat them right, what do they have to go on? What do they have to grasp at? It's all just a well of negativity if you're not careful. And that's what I want to avoid. I don't want you to suffer like I did. I want you to be free. And I want to be free too. And I realize maybe I don't really know the next step. Or the step after that, or the one after that. But I want to take it with you. I want you to be as much my love as my anxiety, buddy. Because I realize in life, there's a lot of anxiety and apprehension and negative things, and I have to support you. And I hope you'll support me too. And I don't want either of us to be sad. I dread it, actually. It's very sad for me. And I want you to be happy, so won't you smile just a bit? Well, only if you mean it, though. Remember that I never want you to smile or be fake about it. If you smile, you should be happy. If you cry, you should be sad. Though I know it doesn't always work that way. I just want you to express yourself as much as you can. Tell me everything. I'll listen to you. And then I'll tell you some things about myself. How's that sound? Go ahead. I'm all ears. No, I wasn't making a pun about my ears. Okay. Well, I can say I understand why that would be difficult for you. Why, at times, you might even consider it too much. But you don't have to worry. If you suffer, you can suffer with me. We can talk about all the things that makes life difficult. Or makes us anxious, or even things that make us sad. It doesn't bother me. You've never been a bother, and you never will be. I can't say that enough, because I feel like if I don't say it, it's not gonna get through to you. And then you're gonna think you're burdening me somehow, and I don't want that. You've never been a burden. Not now. Not ever. So you need to understand. I'm saying this Because I want you to believe. Not just in me, but in yourself that's courageous enough to say it how it is. In that beautiful person that struggles just like me. And I see myself in you. Not only because what you explained to me, but because I feel like we both struggle at some similar things. Having confidence in ourselves, it's not easy. It's really hard, and sometimes I look in the mirror and I just can't smile at it. It makes me feel like I'm a bad person, and yeah, I know. It's not right to do that. And if I don't want you to do it, I can't do it either. So if we struggle, let's just struggle together. Doesn't that sound like more fun? That way, if anything ever brings us too far down, we'll have each other to pick ourselves back up, right? Yeah. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm gonna try so hard. You have no idea. I'm literally shaking. But when I hold your hand, those tremors turn to small, quivering hands of just my nerves. Sometimes they do get the best of me, but that doesn't mean I can't be good to you. It doesn't mean that I can't reach the stars with you in my arms. I believe together we're much stronger. Even with all the apprehension, even with the world not believing in us, that doesn't matter. Even if someone tells us we're a waste, then so what? I know it hurts. It makes me sad. It makes me want to curl up into a ball and go into the corner. But that's beyond the point. What really matters is that we got each other, right? So if you need to cry, you let it out. And I'll do the same for you. Not just a shoulder to cry on, but a companion through all of life's bullshit. Pardon my vulgarity, but it's just... I can't not think of you as my other half. And because I think of you that way, I need to see you... I need to see you happy. I feel such need, a draw, a pull in my heart that makes me worry and so sad whenever you're sad. And I just want you to know I'm here for you. And I'll never let you go. Not now. Not ever. You're my love, and I gotta do everything right. No. Yeah. I get it. I can't expect to do everything right. Failures are practically the only way to learn sometimes. Because we don't always know what information to trust. It just means that we have to experience it ourselves. That's fine. No problem there. That way we can learn together. And we won't have to worry about the other things. About everything that we don't understand right now. That way, no matter who tries to tell us we're wrong, we'll have each other to back it up. And no one, not even the most confident person in the world, can bring us down, because we'll bring each other back up again. I'll be with you, through thick and thin, but I need to know that you want me to. serious about that? That means so much to me. Thank you, baby. It's so stressful wondering if you think I'm just some kind of psychopath or something. Or maybe that I'm too weak. And then I get to thinking, and it just doesn't add up in my head. Like, why I'm good enough for you, so I doubt myself, so I... Isn't it funny? We're like mirrors. You're just like me, and I'm just like you. But maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we ended up together. Maybe our red strings of fate entwined because fate knew that we could help each other, that we could understand the pain and understand all those bad situations and make them better for each other. That way, it's not just suffering, just to suffer. It's suffering so that next time it's not suffering. Or that it's a struggle so that we become more than ourselves. I don't doubt that it will take some time, that we both have a long ways to go. But that doesn't mean that we have to take life as it is. It doesn't mean that we have to take what other people say so deep. Why don't we make a pact right now? The bad people, the ones that don't really care about us, let's just drown them out. Whatever words they say, even if it's hurtful. Let's promise to be thinking about our words, the ones we share with each other, the ones of someone who truly cares. Because at the end of the day, bullies will be bullies. Even if they're family, even if there's someone so close that we want to love them, but they make it so hard. Then still, we have to agree to disagree. Because you're worth it, and I'm worth it too. The more we admit that to each other, the more we can actually improve upon ourselves. And I'm not content with it. I never have been content with being timid. Maybe it will take my whole life, but I'm not giving up on it. Just like I won't give up on you. I can see that spark in your eyes, of you wanting to be better, of you wanting to accept yourself, and all those nasty words, and people telling you what you're not. They hurt you. They wounded you. They made your trust and your belief in yourself so much less. I just need you to know I'm here for you. And I've been through that too. People can be real cruel, especially the ones that say they love you. A lot of people, I think they don't know what the meaning of love is. That they just say it as like an obligation, but then demand it as like a decree of respect. Like you need to respect them because they love you. Because they supposedly want what's best for you. You know what? They don't know what's best for themselves. Half the time. That's why they're kind of hypocrites in that way. Trying to explain what you shouldn't do. But don't worry about them. We're not here for them. And I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. So, please, even if it's just a little bit, won't you listen to what I have to say? Exactly. We've got each other. And I don't care if we have to move to a place where nobody else exists. But I'd be perfectly content living the rest of my life with you. And you know why that is? Because you're a lovely person. A beautiful person inside and out. And come on. What do you think of me, honestly? See? You're proving my point. That we are the ones that know each other so well. That understand what it means to be like this. Kindred spirits. Tied up, intertwined souls. Whatever you want to call it. The wording doesn't matter. It's what's in the heart. That's what I believe. So please, listen to me. Don't you dare think that you're anything but beautiful. Anything but wonderful. And just understand how difficult life may get. But also understand you're not alone. You don't have to close yourself to me. You don't have to restrict those feelings or censor yourself. You're beautiful. And I want you to feel like you're beautiful. So tell me, do you think I'm lying? No. Of course I'm not lying. I could never lie to you. It'd make my stomach turn and I'd throw up on the spot. I'd feel so bad. I don't think I could ever eat again. I feel like I'd just die right in that moment. Because then I'd have nothing. Not you. Not my self-respect. Not anything. It'd be like putting me in the middle of Times Square. And then having everyone ogle me in my underwear. But 1,000,000 times worse than that. So if you believe in me, believe that my words are true. I'm serious. Every last one of them. So, put her there. Yeah, it's strange, but give me your hand. Do you see this? I'm tracing a symbol. See, just running a finger down like this. That's to show you that, well, it's to calm you. For some reason, that always calmed me. It always made me feel less anxious around certain things. And I want you to be able to enjoy it. You know, not let the bad feelings beat you. So whenever you think you're going to suffer something like that, or maybe struggle with depression, try and draw those lines in my hand or yours. It's like a promise, an unspoken one, between us. And if you believe me, then that's as true as you need to be. Because I'll always be true with you. So, keep your chin up and realize that you're not the only one struggling, but that your struggles matter. You should never feel like the pain isn't real, or that you're over-exaggerating. That's not the point. What really matters is that you accept yourself as real. That your problems are real too. But that you don't have to let them own you. That you can be the person you wish to be. So come on. Let's go this way. I have one thing I wanted to show you. Here's a picture book. It's got a lot of pictures in it. Some that I took and some that were taken of me. But I made this. It was my superhero book. Growing up, I wanted to be a superhero. To my mom and stepdad. And you know what? I tried. Even if it didn't work out. I like to think that it made things better. Even if I didn't see it. You know how things are sometimes. You can't always fix everything. I learned that the hard way. But at the same time, I don't regret it. Because my heart was in the right place. And I don't like to consider myself anything but someone trying to be the best me. And that's a very me thing of me to do. Don't you want to be the best you can be? Come on, my love. Don't go thinking you're not. You're amazing, in my eyes. Those struggles of yours, they only make you more beautiful, more glorious, more amazing. And I want you to know that I don't think there's a single thing about you I'd really change. Because I actually really think your faults add to you. Though I hope you'll treat yourself more nice from here on out. You really deserve that, you know. I don't think you need any more of those negative thoughts. So don't let them win. You know, it was said to me by Mirio once that if you let those bad thoughts follow you after what they said, if you believe in them, you're just letting the bullies win. You're letting the bad people take advantage of you. And nobody likes that. Least of all you. Or me. You know, it makes me feel less alone. That you struggle just like me. And honestly, I think my struggles mean something now. Since I've met you, I feel like a human being again. And I want you to feel like a human being too. But I can only do that if you let yourself be one. Because sometimes it feels like you suffocate yourself. I used to struggle with something really bad. Something I'm not proud of either. I used to hurt myself. I used to not eat properly either. Despite it being my quirk. It was all because of the bad times. I realized I can't let them win. Mirio was the one who showed me. But I should have realized it on my own. But it doesn't matter how I figured it out. And I learned it that way. And in the end of the day, a good friend can help you through a lot of things. So I like to think a significant other like you and I. Star-crossed lovers, stringed by fate. I'd like to think that we can help each other even more than a good friend. I believe in you, and I love you so much. But I need you to accept yourself and forgive yourself already. I can see it in your eyes, you know. It took me so many times, but I can see it. You don't forgive yourself yet. And I want you to. Real bad. In fact, I struggled with this from the start. Because it felt like no matter what I did, you still held it against yourself. All those things that you couldn't change. All those things in your past. I want you to tell yourself it's okay. I know it's not easy. I still relapse sometimes. It makes me want to do something bad again. But honestly, ever since I've fallen in love with you, I felt too guilty doing those things, so I couldn't bring myself to. And that made me think about it in a whole new light. It wasn't just because you were Muriel, but it was because of what happened. The struggle only made things more clear, and it separated a lot of feelings in my heart. And I realized real quick how much I really do feel for you. So come on. Don't give me a cold shoulder. I need you. And I want you. And I want to see that beautiful smile of yours. But I know I can't get that until you forgive yourself. So come on. Come on, Bunny. Don't refuse to forgive yourself. I'll forgive myself too. We can make this a team effort. So come on, bring it in. I don't want to do this alone either. It's not easy. Doing things like this. Things that break you down to your basic parts. They're always the hardest ones. The most deadly. But I know that if we have each other, it won't be so scary. That if we face ourselves together, we can really do it. So come on, my love. My bunny. Don't you give up on me. I sure as hell won't give up on you. Sorry, I just couldn't hold back. Not after everything. I just needed you to know that I'm so serious about this. And I needed you to know that I'm not backing down either. And I'll fight for you just like I fight against my anxiety. I'll make sure that I become more like a hero in your eyes. That's what matters the most to me. Being a true hero that can make you feel special. That can make this world feel like a nice place. I want you to feel special and amazing. But I need to know that you're gonna forgive yourself. That you're gonna do this with me. 'Cause I'll make this promise with you. But I need to know. What's it gonna take to get you on board with it? Could I maybe start by giving you this? Yeah, you're right. Maybe that was a little cheesy, but I'm not taking it back. Because that kiss and those words, they meant something. Something really important to me. And that should prove to you something. How very much you mean to me. If nothing else. Won't you believe that I can see something in you? Something that no one else can. And I could see you for the beautiful person you are. And I get it. It's probably not easy for you to believe me. But know that I would never lie to you. So you'd be a fool to doubt me, really. Don't make me have to... Well... Don't make me have to stick Mirio on you. The last thing you want is him. He can be pretty scary, you know. When he's trying to push me. But that's not what's important. You don't need Mirio. You don't even need me. I could see it. How truly strong you are. And how much I love to witness you grow like a flower. You're blooming into yourself, and it inspires me. I love you, Bunny. So come here. Give me a hug. Just like that. Everything can be so simple, right? We don't need to make it complicated. We just need to make it the best we can. As two very faulted people. If we could forgive ourselves, we could be as perfect as we want. Yeah, it's pretty scary making mistakes sometimes. But I think it's the only way. The only way we could reach those goals we set. Be together forever. I hope you understand me. And realize how much of these words, how much they mean to me. How much I hope they mean to you too. I'll make sure that I prove this to you. One day at a time. We don't need to plan 10 years in the future. We don't even need to plan tomorrow. I don't mind being spontaneous. As long as you don't mind my company, we can do anything under the moon. I've got ideas. Like maybe going to the butterfly gardens when it warms up a bit. And until then, we could see the ice sculptures in the park. And maybe even go to a rink. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think I'm pretty good at ice skating. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two. You know what? You've taught me a lot today. In seeing your eyes dance about, I realized why I became a hero in the first place. To see someone like you. Until you can smile. To fight. And destroy all the evil that caused you to frown in the first place. I'll protect that smile of yours. I promise. So don't go getting any ideas. Like you could just accept abuse or sadness. You deserve better. You deserve the entire world. And I'll see to it that you get it. All the world that we could possibly experience together, Bun. I'll make sure that you could reach those dreams of yours. That you could be the person you always wanted to be. That you can live those dreams. One day at a time. And that life can be even better than you imagined it. Something that you can never get out of your heart. Something that you can never deny belongs solely to you. And me. If you choose to spend your time with me. But even if you don't, I want to see that you smile. No, I know. That you care a lot about me. I just mean, just in case there was ever a problem. I want you to be okay. You're right. That's a silly thing to worry. I'd never leave you, and you'd never leave me, so I guess you're stuck with me for life, hey? I think I don't mind that too much. I really love you, Bunny. I love you so much.